I'm just like, what's up? It's your girl Risa Christine, and I'm back with another video. Make sure you comment, you like, you subscribe, and you share this video. Y'all, it's been a minute. It's been so long. Let me scoot back just a little bit. Okay, y'all, so y'all know it's been a minute. It's been a very long time. It ain't even been a long time, but it's just been a week, and I did not upload last week because your girl was going through too much. And regardless of what it has been, I should have still been posting. That's why you have to be a week in a hole with your content so you don't fall behind. So even if I was going through something mentally and emotionally, I still was able to post. So yeah, y'all always get so nervous when I get up on here. Like, why, girl? You was just upstairs rehearsing in the mirror. The stuff was flowing, and then I get up on here and it's like, yeah, no. But yeah, y'all, so anyways, we're gonna get into it. Y'all know what today is. Today is TTMT, that is Talk to Me Thursday, and your girl is gonna talk about dancing God's way, okay? And people will be like, what you mean dancing God's way? It's no specific thing. Sorry, y'all, it was at the tip of my tongue. It's no, I don't want to say Pacific like the ocean, so specific, okay? There is no specific way, okay? I said that right. Anyways, y'all, so dancing God's way have been a challenge for me ever since I've been in the dance community, and I want to say the dance industry. And it's certain things that I realize now that I am not able to dance to, and it's been hard. And God's like, no, you cannot do certain things, especially if I say I am a believer and I am a child of God. And so I'm not saying that I'm trying to be perfect. I'm not saying that, you know, I'm trying to do all the religious acts, but it is a certain type of conviction that I have in my heart. And so therefore, it's music where it's cursing and I can't dance to it. It's music where, and another reason why my music is changing, because I can't keep trying to like want to stop cursing or whatever, want to stop using profanity, and I'm over here listening to music that's doing that, something that's not edifying the soul. And so in order for me to dance the way that God has called me to be, there are a lot of things that I cannot dance to, and one of them are dancing with music with profanity. It has affected my movement when I'm dancing. And if I want people to feel me when I'm dancing, I'm not saying that you can't feel me when I'm dancing to hip-hop music or secular music, to be exact, but I am saying that there is a certain type of music that I just can't dance to, and that is profanity. I probably said it about 10 times, but that is profanity, y'all. And so although I love these artists, there's some songs that I have to get clean, and even if I get these songs clean, I have to it's so sad, y'all, but even if I get these songs clean, it's still sometimes where you can hear other lyrics in between, and it still don't sit right with my spirit, so I had to turn it off. And y'all know music is everything, and you are influenced by the music. You know, I don't know if you ever heard, but they said if you want to know somebody, just look at their music playlist. And I think that is so true, because if you look at their playlist, I feel like you could tell their character and be like, oh, okay, you this type of person. Although you can't really make assumptions, but I do feel like it gives you a hint or a outlook, you know, on them. And so yeah, y'all, I'm like, I can't do it. And so it was this one time where I wanted to dance to, I'm not gonna say the artist's name, but it was the one time where I wanted to dance to this song, and it just did not sit right with me the whole time. And then one time I tried to make a video, it did not go through, like everything fell apart, and I'm just like, God, if I'm not supposed to dance to the song, let me know. And so sometimes I'm just going to have convictions, and other times it's just, this is just what you need to know that you cannot dance to. And so I am going to be, listen, and let me tell y'all real quick, God said that we are salt of the world, not salt of the church. So that don't mean that I have to go and dance in church, okay? That doesn't mean that. But he are saying that you are salt of the world. So you are in the world, but you are salt of the world. You are the one who's preserving the world. And so I can't preserve the world trying to be like the world. Another thing I cannot do is dance sexually. Now, I was talking to my counselor, and she did tell me that sometimes that you are able, like once you get married, then you know, she was able to dance like that. But in my conviction, I know that if I am dancing sexually, that, and this is not even just pretending to heels, but dancing to music that has nothing but like sexual tones and whatever it is in it, and sexual lyrics, I cannot dance to those type of songs, because number one, you have to get into the mindset of what you're dancing to. And so in order to get in the mindset, your moves is like reflecting your mindset. So if I'm on the floor and if I'm, you know, grinding and bumping, then obviously that's in my head. And so then I also have to think about what is being interpreted on the audience as well. And so that's just like another thing in dancing God's way. Like, I'm not able to dance the way that, and it's nothing wrong for nobody else who dance like that, but for me, I can't dance like that. God is like, no. Every time I dance like that, my knee hurt. My knee barely hurts, y'all. I got 2 ACL surgery by God's blessing. You cannot tell when I dance that I had 2 surgeries. But every time I dance in heels, I either look so stiff, or B is like, what are you doing? Because it's times, if I'm being transparent, where if I'm dancing in heels, I went back to thoughts and moments in my head of people who I've been intimate with in the past. So for that reason, I can't do that. Somebody else could do that, and it's really an art to them. But for me, I think maybe the type of music that I'm listening to. So one time I did want to dance and heel dance to jazz music, and it was nothing but my movements flowing. It was nothing but just, you know, like on a beat and stuff like that, and my body was moving. I was in heels. I didn't feel convicted about that, but I think it's the songs behind the movement, because your art speaks for itself. So I felt like I didn't need to go to the extreme of doing that when I was dancing to jazz music, because I just wanted to become the music. And you know, in jazz you have all these instruments in the background. I'm just like, oh, I want to dance in heels in jazz, you know? And it was raw, but I just never posted it because your girl be in her head. But that's when I did that. But if it's like sexual songs, again, I just cannot dance to it. So yeah. The third thing is, y'all, is that, which is probably my final point, but the third thing is the type of clothing that I'm wearing. Like, God is like, this one day I think I just recently dropped this video on my page, and I'm like, oh, I really want to dance to this song. And I had this cute, y'all, fire, right? I had this cute leotard, and it had holes on the side, hole in the middle, and I'm like, you know, and then something was like, take it off. What are you doing? Take it off. And so I'm just like, I asked my friend, and she was like, well, if you already asked me, you know, you shouldn't wear it. And I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't. So yeah, she was like, you know, I think it's too much, you should take it off. And I'm like, the fact that I had to ask you is already enough in itself. And so I think for me, the main thing that it was is, what is it displaying? You know what I mean? Half of the times when you are doing something, I feel like I'm in a season now where it's like, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? Because y'all, side note, but I grew up always wearing short stuff and this, that, and the third, and just because I didn't know my worth and I wanted guys to look at me and see me, so I was wearing just whatever. And so now I can't even walk out the house. Like, one time I was wearing leggings to church and I ain't had no shirt to cover it. I felt so convicted. I was like, what are you doing? And so I had to change. Like, it's just certain things now that's affecting me and that's sitting on me that wouldn't have normally sat on me. Or even me putting on a weave. And this is not, listen, this is for me. I'm not condemning nobody who wear weave. I'm not condemning nobody who wear leggings. Like, do you, boo, do you. But as for me, God said, as for me and my household, girl, you can't do this. That's why you have your own personal relationship, okay? And so y'all, let me just tell you, it was bad. I don't even think it was that bad. No, it was bad. It was bad. Old me would have wore it, but this new becoming me, and every time I say new, y'all, I have this vision of me, like, so I'm always side noting y'all, but when I was I like Discovery Channel, so I'm always watching animals, right? But it's so crazy because every time I watch animals, y'all, God always speak to me when I'm watching animals. Like, it's so weird, and like, I don't know when to tear up, but anyways, he always speaks to me when I'm watching animals. So on the Discovery Channel, I was watching about skin, right? And so if you don't know, it's a snake. Well, I say it's a snake. When a snake is shedding its skin, you can see it's peeling back the layer, and so all it do is just like get up on a log or a tree branch, and it begins to go over it so slow, and then the snake's skin starts to pull back, right? And like you can see it, like the new skin is real shiny and the other skin is just peeling off. The crazy thing about it, y'all, is that the new skin was up under the old skin. So it's not that you're not who you supposed to be. It's not that you're not already there. It's just that you have to pull back the old layer so the new skin to shine. And when God told me that, I was like, so every time I think about being new, I think about that snake. It's so weird, but I think about the snake because it's like, this is you. It's already in you. It's already you. You just have to pull back that old skin that's not even on you. And it's so crazy because the old skin could come off just like this. It's so quick. It can happen as soon as possible. But you have this. The crazy thing is, the snake had to get into the season in order for the skin to pull off. If you're not in the season if you're not in the season and in the right position, the skin is not going to pull off, y'all. So I'm like, okay, God, I hear you. And so yeah, y'all, that was a side note. But anyways, in this season, the old skin is pulling off. So therefore, I cannot dance to profanity music, which is number one for me, dancing the God's way. Number two, I cannot wear provocative things where I feel like it's going to lead people astray, because let me tell you, I'm not getting to heaven and God is like, you led about 10,000 people away just based off of what you wore or based off of what you were saying. I'm good, I'm cool. And then number three is like dancing to sexual songs, which is the same thing as like profanity music, but sexual music. And two, I think it's just learn about dancing. Like, I know God, like when I'm moving, I'm always like, okay, Holy Spirit, help me. How do you want me to move? Because if I can't move the way you tell me to move, then I don't want to move it. And I was telling my counselor again, y'all, that I choreograph the best, which is at 3-4 o'clock in the morning. And I don't know if it's because, I don't know what it is about the morning time. Just like people say you should get up and pray. If I'm up and if I wake up in the middle of the night or something, and if I'm like listening to music, sometimes y'all, I used to, it's dangerous, but I don't do it no more. But I used to fall asleep with music on, and it would wake me up in the middle of the night. If it's a song, it would wake me up and I start choreograph. And my choreography would be so dope. So dope. Because I don't know, it's like around that time, I don't know what's going on in that time in the spiritual realm, but around that time I'm like on fire. I don't know. And so yeah, y'all, I'm always side noting, but I hope I ain't too close to the camera. I just feel so close. I should have been back here the whole time. I should have been back here. But yeah, y'all, and I'm very excited to continue this journey on YouTube. I'm excited, y'all, because your girl is about to graduate, so it feels great and amazing. Camera is here, so y'all about to begin these vlogs because I had a dream. Y'all. I had a dream. Somebody came, actually it was my mom, and she was like, why you're not vlogging? And I'm like, I don't know. And she was like, like, okay, you don't want to vlog, that's on you. And I'm like, wow, that's God using my mom to speak to me. And it's like, if you don't get it together, that's on you. So I'm gonna get it together starting this week, not next week, and I'm gonna vlog, and y'all gonna see my vlogs by the end of the week. And that's period. I don't even care if it's 3 days. Y'all gonna see Wednesday through Saturday, and it's gonna be some good vlogs. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in for TTMT Talk to Me Tuesday. You know, as you rocking with your girl Marissa Christine, and I will see y'all next week. All right, bye y'all.